like I'm saying, on 2 broken ankles.
I don't care about none of that. Did you win?
1,600 yards.
Did you win?
27. Huh?
Did you win the game?
Did we win what game?
I don't know. You said you had 2 broken ankles.
Yeah, I broke both my ankles in my senior year.
And you what?
How did you do that?
I still played in the game.
Yeah, he's such a. This is
how-
embellishment. This is an
how
embellishment,
did you
guys.
break-
100%.
He's an embellisher.
No, so
I love it.
my-
I love
the
it. He
second-
said he broke his ankles because you understand what he's telling
The
y'all?
second game of the season, we played Farmington. I break this ankle, right? They tape it up. I still go back in the game, and then I get a pick for 104 yards. I pick the ball off the end zone, run it back for 104 yards.
What? Give me this question.
So then I'm this ankle has to try to get better, but I'm still playing. Then I hurt this ankle and pretty much break this ankle. What you talk about breaking fracture, whatever.
Break it.
So we talking football shit. We talking football talk. I break this ankle, right? I break this ankle, and I think it's the 8-game season versus Middletown. I'm balling at this point. First carry, touchdown. Right before halftime, this ankle gets hurt. So now I got 2 ankles that are messed up. I pretty much got tape, an ankle brace. I'm wearing the new Reebok Sherrods, high top Sherrods that got the ankle brace built in. Because Cap Corner, you know what I'm saying, we had an endorsement for Reebok, so we had to feel shit. And then I had my ankles taped. So then I hurt this one, right? So now
More than a minute.
I can't even walk.
So you can't walk, but you're playing.
He's keeping me in the game. Ask him. He tells me you're gonna stay in the game because you be on the field alone as presence.
No, I know. I get it. I get it. But
Hey, you remember when you
not
said
playing
you
against
stood?
us like that. We
Do
gonna
you
tear
remember when
ass.
you said you should have just stood there like this?
Yeah.
That's how Mo was. He was just standing there on the field like this.
I wasn't doing nothing. You know what I'm saying?
Man.
But then at the end of the day, that's what I'm trying to say. Like, you know what I mean? Like, again, it's all about, just like I said, being tough, not taking plays off, doing all that stuff. But again, to me, it's Jack.
No. Well, I got something about the ankle. That's the primary reason why I left the program going into my senior year, because no one ever challenged me, right? And as you got older, you understand the difference between hurt and being injured.
What program?
New Brigham,
Brigham.
which is the greatest program in it. Just talk about
You do not have a better program than Bloomfield.
Okay, listen.
That's for justice.
No, that's not. No. Hey, so my senior year, basically, I get injured in a scrimmage at camp. This is how the whole thing started when I missed the first 5 games at running back, right? I get injured at camp, and I got it's probably a mild sprain.
I thought you said you got kicked off the team.
I'm about to tell you if you let me finish.
Oh, because I could
Mike
recall,
check,
and
Mike check.
I'm almost positive in the beginning I said Justice didn't play in the scrimmage against us. He was injured.
No, I thought it was. He was afraid.
No, that's what exactly.
Hey, the fear.
Talking about big dogs, you wasn't ready for that.
The fear left him injured.
You heard what I did to y'all running backs that game?
Yeah, them. They ain't me. They're not here with you because they not
They
me.
told you what I did to Hum. I picked them up and bodies laying on them.
Yo, if you did that to Hum, let me tell you something. You not finna just disrespect my boy like that.
I did that to him on Elson.
He better not recall that either.
better,
Anyway, listen. So we had a scrimmage against Massick. I sprained my ankle. And after the scrimmage, Jack wasn't happy with the performance. I'm like, my ankle sprained. You want me to do what?
Yeah.
Oh, we all ran 110s. Now, granted, thinking back, I was a little banged up, but I wasn't really hurt to where I couldn't run. It was more Justice Hairston being allowed to do this for 3 years, little neeks here and there. They allowed me not to play through them.
So you saying you weren't tough?
I'm saying at that point, no, I wasn't. I was allowed to be not have as much toughness as I should have.
You didn't have to push yourself as
Right,
much
he
as
never
you
challenged me. So Jack was like, "Oh, you're not running? Get out of here." That's how I left the team.
Oh, okay.
So that's what I'm saying. We talk about injuries. Like, yeah, I was banged up a little bit. What you doing? That's not funny. Go over it. So when I left the team, it was because of that injury, and coach basically was like, "Yeah, you off the team." But here's the funny part about this. You know, to get back on the team, obviously Jack knew a state championship was in his midst if he got me on the team. We all know that, right? Jack no, seriously, because I don't think I'm really off the team. I have a meeting with Coach Shaw and Coach Cochran to get me back on the team, but I have to go talk to the seniors.
And have them vote you back on?
Yes. They voted me off. The seniors.
I never heard that. That's
They
hilarious.
voted me off. So here I am. He's like, you got to go in there and talk to the seniors and tell them why you should be a part of this team. So I go in there, eat my humble pie. I'm like, listen, man, we started this thing. I just want to see it through. I've been here for 4 years. I want to finish out what
Why
we
your
started.
voice changed though?
Because that's how I was talking to them.
Oh.
So So I'm in there, I'm telling these guys, and I'm like, yeah, you know, they're like, yeah, but we don't think you're gonna change. I'm like, yeah, but
Wait, who said?
I'm
Who
tell
said
you,
that?
I'm gonna tell you.
Who said that?
I'm gonna tell you who said what. I'm gonna tell you who was there. You decide.
No. Okay, who's there? Who was there?
Kauno Supumpakti, Louis Pratt, Neil Johnson, Don Madigan,
Don Madigan.
Dan Perez, Eric Olabisi, Mark Marotti. I could go on. John Plefka. Who else was on the O-line? It was only seniors that this was about that was going to have to make this decision on this team. Mike Davis, God rest his soul.
Yeah.
Like, these guys are not, like I'm saying, most of the guys, my guys were, Julie was in the meeting, but some guys were like, yeah, bring him back. Some guys were saying no. They were like, nah, he ain't going to be on the team.
Louis Pratt.
Obviously, dudes that know that if I play, they not throwing the ball. They not. They know if I'm
Neil definitely was keep wanting them to come back.
Nah, Neil wasn't even.
Neil want you to come back.
They was like, Justice, you're like.
Neil wanted to throw for 6,000 yards.
He wanted to throw for 6,000. They know the pills is there. Brandon Johnson was my backup. You think he wanted me to come back?
He didn't want you to come back?
Of course he did.
No, he did not.
Why not?
Brandon knew if I come back, he's not getting any touches. Listen, I don't know about the rest of y'all, but when it came to my show from a sophomore, basically my junior year on, no one touched the pill but me. When I was there, my junior year, my sophomore year, I had Chris Bellamy in the backfield, who was a Division I talent himself. And we
that was your
time.
freshman year,
freshman sophomore year. So my point is, but they voted me off the team. Here I am off the team. Today, Mark Lancado, who was a coach of the staff, he'll tell you, like, they were in a meeting like, I don't know what the hell these kids talking about, but we get this kid back on this team. We're going to suspend him, but he coming back. I laugh about that to this day, but I'm like tight. So now it's starting an argument. And I said to the guys, I'm like, hold on. Y'all just got here. I've been on varsity since freshman year. Y'all just got the varsity. So it turned into me apologizing to like, who is you? This is your first
really
year.
Not eating humble pie.
It stopped the humble pie because I realized
You spit it out?
I was like, huh? Are y'all serious?
He took the political approach.
I took the approach, bro. But they were trying to like, oh no, we don't think you're gonna change. Who are you? Is this your first year? Bro, I've been on varsity. I'm trying to see this thing through. Like, I've been here working hard. Like, I worked out with y'all all summer. I made a mistake. You know what I'm saying? My bad type of thing. You know what I'm saying? And then they were like, nah, you ain't. I said, oh, you're not gonna team coach. Yeah.
Well, yeah. So, I mean, sometimes that type of situation happens, man. But again, I mean, thankfully, you got back on the squad, and again, like you said, rest is history. You know what I'm saying? You won the state championship. Again, the only state championship never be all state, but you still won a state. And
but in your opinion, though, I didn't. Let's just say hypothetically, I didn't win all state. I'm not all state. And you're based off of what you're saying.
That still keeps you in my top five.
But that's what I'm asking you. So does it really matter?
It doesn't really matter. I just like to say it.
Listen. I gotta give him props because I was blessed. I got to play with him in the Hula Bowl. And when I showed up, we was both laughing and joking around. But during one of the practices, it was live. Justice had like a 3-yard run, but it was the most violent 3-yard run I have ever seen. So he gets the ball, and then like the offensive lineman completely busted. The D tackle comes right through. Justice like just literally takes him, slams him down one end, starts to bounce outside. You got the outside linebacker who comes flying up, tries to pop him. No go. Justice runs him clean over. Safety comes up at the end. Justice runs him over, throws him out of bounds. And it was like 3-yard run.
Listen,
and I looked at Justice and I was like, good thing I wasn't in.
Listen, here's the funny part.
I wasn't playing now.
I think that
but it looked great.
This group, us three sitting here, were different. And what I mean by that, the competitive nature. Like when I got to the Hula Bowl, and he was there. It was like, you at Alabama, you at USC, Fresno, let's go. These helmets travel the same way, cuz. Mm-hmm. Like, and that's just how I was. I think that's how we all played. And I think that's why we're able to sit back and talk about what we did at such a high level. But going to the Hula Bowl, man, what a great experience. But I actually got a contusion on my thigh. And it was what Jack Cochran and his staff did when I got hurt in the West Haven game that prepared me for that moment in Hawaii. I got a contusion on my thigh and at the West Haven game. And I'm like, I can't go, coach. This after game, we won the West Haven game.
Right.
Now we're going to play Greenwich. I'm like, I can't even play this. But it's like, yeah, you're going to come to this weight room, you're going to hit these squats, and then we're going to run 110s. I was like, I can barely walk, coach. He's like, just trust me. Mike Golden could just trust me. I'm like, whatever, man. All right, squatting, running. I'm like, yeah, my leg feel a little better. I end up, obviously, we win the state championship. Fast forward to Hawaii. I'm out there running like my hair is on fire because I got no choice. I get a contusion on my thigh again. What did I do? I went up in the hotel room. I'm calling home like, yo, I just hurt my leg. I gotta practice. These cats, they want to know why. Went to the treadmill, ran, jogged, squatted, bodyweight squats. Got the next morning, hot tub, jog, squat, and I was able to practice. But those experiences helped me, man, so much, man. Like I can't tell y'all enough. Like even like asked me that punt return. I stayed out for practice in the hula bowl, and I probably caught 30 punt returns for them. He was like, you punt return? You punt return? I said, yeah, I punt return. What is just Hairston? I'm the
question. Who is a better punt returner?
Oh, absolutely me.
Out of you two.
I have more than a career.
Better what?
Punt returner. I have more than a career than you. Is that not true?
You're talking.
Oh my God.
Nonsense.
Oh my God. Oh my God.
He's just talking nonsense. There's no listen.
Mo, how many you had in your career?
My career?
In Berlin.
Punt returns, I would probably
I'm
say
saying all of together.
3.
What about kickoffs?
4.
Yeah, there's no way. I got like 10.
No, you don't, because if you had 10,
I'm a
I
legend.
would go and look up on the Connecticut history book where you can see all the stats, and you're not in there for any goddamn punt return. And the person who has the most punt returns,
I had 2 in one game in my senior year. You telling me I had none before? My name is Justice Hairston.
no, this is why you had none before.
Hey,
because
those
guess
are
what?
the only two
There's
you
no
talked
way.
about.
The only.
Yeah, that's only important
First
because
of all, the person who returned punts on your squad was Julian.
And that was his senior year.
And Mike McCall.
Mike McCall didn't touch the field while I was there. Get it correct, son.
Well, Mike McCall had more rushing yards than you and more touchdowns than you.
I mean, it's not hard to do when you got Jack Carter coaching you.
Just saying.
If he does, but that's not true because I know in the career I have more than him.
No, you don't.
Because he didn't touch the field as a sophomore. I played as a freshman. Do the quick math,
Mike
bro.
McCloud had 9 touchdowns in one game.
Okay, we talking about y'all.
Mike McCloud had
Why
over
are we talking
70
about Mike
touchdowns
McCloud?
in a career.
So why is it Mike here?
He's trying to get him here, but he's on Wall Street right now doing his thing.
Why is it Mike here?
Shout out Mike.
Shout out Mike.
Mike.
Hey, but Mike will tell y'all, I showed him the way. I showed him the way.
Who are you? What, Bruce Leroy?
Yo. Hey, y'all see, y'all ain't, I don't know
dragon.
about y'all, but anybody will tell you, and I don't know if y'all heard about me in practice, but I don't take no slots in practice.
Never.
I was never a walk-through type of guy.
Never.
You told me to strap it up, it's live. You said walk-through, I'm walking through.
Right.
But Mike can tell you, I taught him how to be a running back at that level. I mean, obviously Jack came in and was coaching kids hard, but you lead by example. And I'm a day one guy. Like, when I got to the Brent High, they wanted to know why this freshman thought he should be playing varsity. I was going in taking reps. Like, they couldn't keep me off the field. So what I'm telling you is, like, Mike will tell y'all, like, he watched me, you know what I'm saying? Obviously, Jack didn't play that shit either. It wasn't no walk around. So my pace and my tempo was always crazy.
Right.
Like, I was
Were you a better athlete than me?
Absolutely. Absolutely. Is this even a conversation? Is this camera live?
It's high.
Yeah,
This
yeah.
man right here.
Punt returns,
It's high,
kick returns.
no.
I didn't throw myself in the mix.
Did you punt return?
Yes.
And kick return?
Yes.
How many you had?
I don't remember.
A lot though, right?
I
I'm pretty.
used to go off.
You only had. If you can only say you had. First of all, I'm gonna be honest. I don't know the exact number that I had exactly, but I'm gonna say this. I'm pretty sure I had over 10.
There's no.
I had one. I had a kickoff return for a touchdown. my senior
I'll
year.
tell you what.
There's no way you know he didn't
I know
have
for
10.
a fact I didn't have 10.
You didn't have 10 because if you had 10, you would be on the
I'll give you an
list.
example. All right, put it this way.
You're not
I
on
had
the
2.
list.
I had. They barely kicked
That
me.
would be
My
more
senior year
than
had 2
Mo
in one
and I
game.
Combined.
I'm saying
There's
kickoff.
no
I'm
way.
saying kickoff and punt return combined.
Correct. That would be more than
I
both
had
of us
listen.
combined.
So all you're saying is this: I had 2 in one game my senior year. Then the next game I had a kickoff return for touchdown. That's 3.
Those are only 3 I've ever heard of right now.
But you didn't ask me before. You didn't ask me about my junior. You didn't ask me
When
about
you
my
say
senior.
you're a better athlete,
Did you? I
athlete
didn't
than
know
me,
you
you're,
returned.
are you?
Yeah.
Wait, are you?
They wouldn't kick to me, so it wasn't
serious?
necessary.
Is this a serious?
They kicked it away.
Wait, I
from me.
gotta ask. You serious?
See, this is where you know you hit him hard when he can't let it go.
Because I want you to be
What
truthful.
makes you think you're a better
this
athlete?
before we even started?
Better
I said I
athlete.
could ask one question to get these two fired up.
What do you think? What makes you think you're a better athlete than me?
I was way more versatile than you in football.
Says who?
Says the record. Says that the record book says.
Because you went to
Everything.
Berlin and they needed you everywhere. When I went to the Brent High, I had at least 3 guys that was Division I talents on my team.
No, I went to Berlin and I was that
They
guy.
needed you everywhere.
No, because I play offense.
I'll ask you a question. You come to Brent High, are you playing offense and defense?
First of all, I went to Penn State. I went to Penn State as a cornerback.
Okay.
Played both ways.
Yeah. We're not talking about Penn State.
I'm just talking
about
about athletes.
We're talking about
being an athlete.
You're right.
Not to mention I had over 1,000 yards in basketball.
Says who?
Says the record book. Says the banner at Berlin High School.
Well, you got to give me a story about the
That's what says it.
The supposed
So
athletic
what are you
crowd.
talking about?
I
What
don't remember any of
did
this.
you wrestle?
I was a track guy.
You was a track guy.
You know I'm fast.
No,
so.
first you're not fast. So we'll wait till Aaron Pierce gets here to talk
Here's the
track.
funny part. I got to run soon, but
That's not even a watch.
You're right. You're right. I
Watch.
got to run soon, but athletically, you're a great athlete. But to say that you're that much better than me,
I didn't say I was.
absurd.
Wait, I didn't say I was that much better. I
First
just
of all,
said
you have super heavyweight myself and featherweight. He was like 150 in high school.
Featherweight.
I was almost a 200 pounder.
150. I was 150. I was like, yeah.
And I'm a 200 pounder. So yeah, you're gonna look faster. But when
I
you get
was faster.
have you ever seen me get walked down by anybody?
You've never seen me get walked.
I asked about myself. I asked about you. Did you ever see me get walked down by anybody?
I never really watched you win games like
yeah.
that. But I've never seen you get walked down.
I know you were playing. You didn't have a chance to see about.
I'm
But you
I'm
heard
asking
about me.
One question.
Let me ask you a question. Did you hear about me? Did you hear
Let me
about
ask
me?
one question. Remember that time when you were working out, preparing for camp, doing all that in the
Yeah.
NFL, getting ready,
Yeah.
and you asked me to come work out with you,
Yeah.
and I was running them 110s like a what?
I mean, if there's something you want to say at the end, just say it.
Like a what? You tell the story.
I don't
Then.
want to tell the story.
You tell the story.
I'm not telling the story.
You tell the
I'm not
story.
telling the story. Here's the thing. I'm never gonna dim your light.
I'm not dimming your
for
light.
your
I'm just
shot.
saying. Listen,
I'm gonna simply
you were-
say Maurice Humphrey's a
You were
great
the best.
athlete.
You're the best
but
running back
you're-
I've seen in high school football. Period.
Okay, but my point is this,
because
Mo.
I see the best about
I
it.
never
So
question your athletic
I
ability.
just asked if you think that you were a better athlete.
Absolutely. My name is Justin Hairston. I'm wrong right here.
Tell the
Maurice
story.
Humphrey's a better athlete than me. How does that sound?
Tell the story.
My sons are here listening. Do you think I'm gonna ever say any man is better than me? Right?
It's all good, man. I get it.
No, but no, for real. Like I tell people that story all the time. I tell people I was training, and I told Maurice Humphrey to come train with me. Mo looked like he had just gotten up from the night before, partying hard, and I told him bust these 110s with me.
That's when I was a rapper.
Yeah, I told him bust these 110s with me, and not only did he bust the 110s with me, he looked good doing it. But I told him, I said, dude, you probably can still play if you want to give it a shot. Obviously, I ain't hear nothing back from the cat because it takes consistency. But he could have, man. He very well could have,
He
man.
was consistent. He was working on his rap.
I was just doing my music.
But that's what I told him. Like you want this life. You want people to think it's easy. I was getting up early on my own. I didn't have no special memberships. I didn't have no trainers. I was doing it the dog way. Jumping the fence at Central Connecticut State to train.
You did jump that fence.
You want it? Go get it. If
You
it's
could have just told me
important-
to go to New Berlin High. We could have just did it, went there.
Nah, I like it the dog way. From the mud. I started from the mud. Show me the mud. That's the mud.
All right. So, listen. Great conversation with you guys, man. Again, we're gonna have more of these conversations, man. Can't wait for this. It's gonna only turn up. It's only gonna get better because the amount of stories that we have to continue to tell, but also the amount of people that we're gonna have coming in to tell more stories. So again, I appreciate you guys, man. And again, bro, until next time.
Yeah, no doubt. Thanks. Appreciate it.
Hey, you want some pound, man?
Don't leave him out.
You ain't blow it up, though?